Hey y'all, I'm really excited to announce that I've gotten licensed as a mortgage loan officer in both Texas and Minnesota. And I've chosen to team up with Lisa Billings here at kwlends. So the reason for my getting licensed as a loan officer is just to have more control over the whole transaction process, make sure everything goes according to plan and happens on time. And at the same time, just loving all the products and services that KW Lens has to offer. So why I teamed up with Lisa, and I've worked with Lisa since I think we decided it was 2018. We worked together for quite a while. She's done four or five for myself and my wife, four or
Mhm.
five loans, that is. We've just always had a great experience working together. So again, I'm now licensed as a mortgage loan officer in Texas and Minnesota. I can help anywhere in both states. I know Texas is a huge state, but I'll turn it over to Lisa here and let her explain some of our awesome loan options and just a little bit more about herself.
Yeah, happy to. Thanks, Jordan. My background is in teaching. I was actually an educator before I became a loan officer. So, I really like to take that approach of having, explaining products, explaining options, making sure everybody's fully aware of what's available to them, and choosing the right product. And the wonderful thing about Keller Home Loans and our huge library of products right now. We've expanded tremendously since we started working together, where it was very traditional loans. We can now pretty much do anything. I no longer have to say no to
Mhm.
options. So, besides your conventional loans, your FHA, government loans like FHA, VA, and whatnot, we can do down payment assistance loans. There's a great program through the state of Texas, but we have an in-house program that doesn't have the same income restrictions, which allows people that are making more than the median cap that the state decides to still borrow and finance that down payment without having to wait to save it up. So that's an awesome option. We have home equity loans. We have an awesome, like amazing new AI generated home equity loan that honestly, like we had a colleague do a whole loan and fund within like 24 hours. So just products that we're always trying to be inventive and bring into the table. Lately, the investor loans, the DSCR, which is the debt service credit ratio loans, have been super popular for investors. It allows us to approve a loan without looking at any income. They only care about the rent flow for that property. So the ability for the rent to cover the debt that you're going to carry on the house. So it does require a bit of a larger down payment, maybe 20-25%, depending on rental, market rent, but it's amazing. It can go up to 8 units. So it's not just capped at that 1 to 4 unit. And also it's available for foreign nationals. So you don't even have to be, living here in the US to be able to take advantage of that. So that's an option that is available that we did not have access to before. What else? We have the ability to basically, if we can't do an in-house loan, for instance, like someone just doesn't quite meet the guidelines for conventional financing or government, we have a broker option that will do bank statement loans for self-employed borrowers. We've saved a few deals going that route.
You saved one for
Yeah,
me recently on that. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, somebody that was told no by two or three different lenders, and we figured out a way to do
Like
it.
told no really late in the process. Like we're past the financing contingency. We're like 18 days into the process, and their lender finally says, "Oh, we can't do it." And you came in and saved that loan. So
Yeah.
he's very appreciative.
Yeah. Yeah. So that kind of stuff that we just, we can typically find a way to save a deal. A lot of times that means going outside the box, right? Thinking outside the box, finding products that aren't traditional. But in this market, it's, whatever it's going to take, right? Like we want to make sure we can get everybody that's interested in owning a home into that home. So if it takes some creative financing, we're going to make it happen. Yeah, I mean, I think the bottom line is, I would say if you are thinking you were told no before, or if you're thinking, I just don't think I meet the qualifications, pick up the phone, reach out to Jordan. He'll put you in touch with me, or we'll have a conversation about it. Let's talk through the information that you have, so we can figure out what the right product might be, because there are so many more options available these days that you may not even be aware of.
Oh yeah, and really, again, this option for agents like myself to get a mortgage loan officer's license has been around for a few years, but I didn't jump on it until I saw that KWLens was involved and I could work with Lisa, and there were all these awesome options. So, again, I didn't just do this because I wanted to do loans also. I did this because I want to better help our clients. And I saw all the avenues we could get this done. And frankly, when I was looking for options for the client that needed the bank statement loan, again, Lisa stepped in and saved it. And that's when I learned about this program and all of the options available with KW Lens and Mutual of Omaha. So would love to help anybody with any mortgage options. Reach out. Again, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. The application is super easy to fill out. I'll send you the link. But if you have any questions or if you just need anything at all mortgage related, reach out. We're always here to help.
Have a great one.
All right. Thanks, Lisa.